How's it going, everybody? Today we are going to be reviewing the SpongeBob SquarePants movie that came out a couple of days ago, about 4 days ago exactly, unless you're in some part of the world, which was probably about like 5 days if you're in Australia. I'm talking to you, Pinky. So, the SpongeBob movie was disappointing for me. At first, when I watched it, I knew that SpongeBob was gonna have something good. I thought in my head that it was gonna be a good movie, because I haven't seen a really good movie for a long time that's new. I've seen a lot of bad ones. The Disney remakes, the new Mulan movie, and a couple of others that I don't exactly remember, but the SpongeBob movie was the one movie that I was counting on. And it sucked. The movie overall, the animation style was very different. I'll try to pull up the SpongeBob animation was a bit different, so usually you kind of have like this, that, you know, the usual stuff. What? Come on. So, you know, you kind of get all of this kind of stuff. You don't really get what the SpongeBob movie had. The SpongeBob, so like, this was the first movie. Then there was this one. And then this one. This one was a very different. What the heck? Ah! Ah! Anyways. So, the movie was definitely a very different kind of animation, and I almost kind of liked it. It was almost like clay, but slightly different. Like it was kind of like clay, but animated. I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe. So it wasn't a bad movie for the animation. Some people there wasn't a whole lot of people who exactly enjoyed the animation. But I didn't mind it. It was actually pretty good. The story takes the one episode of SpongeBob where Gary goes missing and kind of changes every single aspect of it, but besides Gary going missing. So it's almost like kind of the same thing, but different. Basically what happens in a short run. Somebody takes Gary, Plankton. Plankton steals Gary from SpongeBob when SpongeBob's at work, after he was hurt again and fooled, takes him to one of the Neptunes, I have no idea, who is all about looking perfect with snail slime to clear wrinkles. So then SpongeBob goes on this trip. There's a little desert that he encounters, and that's when the movie fell over. The movie had some funny parts in it. There were a couple of parts that was actually kind of funny. But it just fell at the desert part, because then there was like Keanu Reeves who was in the sagebrush, and yeah, that was kind of stupid. But SpongeBob is like, everybody would think that, like, SpongeBob is a stupid show. What are you talking about? It's not supposed to be like, it's not supposed to be serious or have an actual things that make sense. SpongeBob does make sense. And it's just you have to take a deep look into it, and everything makes sense in the SpongeBob universe. And that is a little different than what you might think on the outside. It's not just a normal TV show, kids cartoon. It's different. But the movie was bad movie. And then Snoop Dogg, I was actually kind of excited to see that because like you know how Snoop Dogg is, and then in a kids movie, but and then there was like the dancing vampire zombie pirates. Nothing makes sense in that part. Then Keanu Reeves is a sage. Sage is his name, I guess. Continues on and kind of just kind of follows along, and eventually at the end we get to where the Neptune guy is just totally changes because like the whole you should look at yourself. But at the very end of the movie, like everybody talks about how SpongeBob is super important in their lives and how something happened at in everybody's life in Camp Coral, which as you can see here like this, that's kind of how it is. Camp Coral. Camp Coral. So you can see here the animation looks even worse here. Like, what the heck is this? I don't even think this is the actual thing. No, that doesn't look right. Because, like, this was in the movie. This is how, like, in movie looked like. But that just doesn't look right. It looks like Jimmy Neutron, but just, like, but just not working. Like the Jimmy Neutron show, I think. Yeah, this meme basically fits what the movie was, and how Camp Coral is gonna be from what I think. So in my opinion, I give the SpongeBob Sponge on the Run movie a 3 out of 10. Animation was not bad, but literally everything else just kind of sucked in it, and everything just failed. It just didn't work out at all, and I don't think that every SpongeBob movie has gone continuously worse. There was the first SpongeBob movie, which had the same style, which was good. It was a good movie, had an actual pretty good plot and everything. Second movie also was kind of bad, wasn't as bad as SpongeBob Sponge on the Run. Then, now SpongeBob Sponge on the Run was just terrible. It's not what it should be. I don't even think that, like, the newer episodes of SpongeBob I'd rather watch those than watch a couple minutes of the SpongeBob Sponge on the Run movie. So yeah, 3 out of 10. So, I think that'll end today's video. Hope you guys liked that, and, see you next time. Goodbye!